Air India Ahmedabad crash was double engine failure the cause. What happens in such a scenario? An Air India Boeing 7878 Dreamliner en route from Ahmedabad to London's Gatwick Airport crashed shortly after takeoff this afternoon. Flight AI-171 was carrying 242 people when it went down minutes after departing. The plane had 169 Indians, 53 British nationals, 7 Portuguese, and 1 Canadian passenger. Aside from the pilot and flying officer, there were also 10 crew members on board. According to reports, more than 200 are feared dead. While the Directorate of Civil Aviation and Air India are probing the reasons behind the crash, sources have told CNN News 18 that it could be a double-engine failure, but it's still too soon to confirm. Reports say the pilot gave a mayday call to the air traffic control. Sources say that a mayday call is sent out by the pilot when both engines of the aircraft have failed. And the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, including its 7878 variant, is a twin-engine, wide-body jet airliner designed for safe and efficient operation. Unlike older, larger aircraft like the Boeing 747 or the Airbus A380, which require 4 engines, modern long-haul twin-engine jets utilize exceptionally powerful and reliable engines, enabling them to safely traverse vast distances, even over oceans, on a single engine if necessary. No, the Boeing 787 Dreamliner does not have a third backup engine. The aircraft's design is predicated on the exceptional reliability of its 2 main engines and robust safety protocols. The aviation industry adheres to stringent regulations known as ETOPS Extended Range Twin Engine Operations Performance Standards. ETOPS certification permits twin-engine aircraft to fly routes a specific amount of time away from the nearest suitable diversion airport, even with a single engine failure. The Boeing 787 boasts a high ETOPS rating, often certified for ETOPS 330 minutes. This signifies that, should an engine fail, the aircraft can fly for up to 330 minutes 5.5 hours on the remaining engine to reach a suitable diversion airport. This capability reflects extensive testing, advanced engine technology such as the General Electric GEnx and Rolls-Royce Trent 1000, and redundant systems integrated into the aircraft. While a complete double-engine failure on a modern commercial aircraft is extremely rare due to high redundancy and reliability, pilots undergo extensive training for such scenarios. This is the most common engine-related emergency. Immediate action. Pilots prioritize maintaining control of the aircraft. Modern flight control systems help compensate for the asymmetric thrust. Verify failure. Pilots swiftly verify the engine failure. Example: absent N1 N2 readings, abnormal temperatures, warnings. Identify and isolate. Pilots identify the failed engine and follow a checklist to isolate it, typically shutting off fuel and hydraulics to prevent further damage or fire. Communicate. The flight crew declares an emergency, often a pan or mayday, depending on severity, to air traffic control ATC, stating the problem and their intentions. Example: diverting to the nearest suitable airport. Performance calculation. Pilots calculate the aircraft's single-engine performance capabilities, including fuel burn, range, and required altitude for a safe single-engine approach and landing. Diversion. The flight diverts to the nearest appropriate airport equipped to handle the aircraft and provide emergency services. Landing. Pilots prepare for a single-engine landing, carefully managing airspeed and configuration. This is a standard maneuver practiced extensively in simulators. And in the unlikely event of both engines failing, the aircraft does not simply fall from the sky. Glide. A modern airliner becomes an efficient glider. Pilots immediately establish the best glide speed, maximizing the horizontal distance traveled for each foot of altitude lost. They maintain continuous communication with ATC, providing their position and intentions. APU activation. The auxiliary power unit APU, a small jet engine in the tail, is designed to start and provide electrical power and bleed air for essential systems like hydraulics, air conditioning, and engine restart attempts. Restart attempts. Pilots follow emergency checklists to attempt to restart the main engines. This can be successful, particularly if the failure resulted from fuel starvation, icing, or a transient issue. Emergency landing. If restarting proves impossible, Pilots identify the nearest suitable landing site, which could be an airport, a large highway, or a flat field. They execute a dead-stick landing, relying on their training and the aircraft's aerodynamic capabilities. Swipe left for next video. Mayday declaration. A mayday call is immediately issued, signaling grave and imminent danger requiring immediate assistance. Aircraft like the B-787 incorporate multiple redundant systems: electrical, hydraulic, flight control to ensure essential functions remain operational even after multiple failures, providing pilots with the tools and time to manage the emergency and land safely. Latest blogs.